playoff picture is interesting right now. We got over there in the AFC, the Miami Dolphins are the number 1 seed right now. Surprising. So they are. So it is Miami, Baltimore, KC, Jacksonville. T-Law is a possibility that he plays, which is questionable, which is shocking to me. How is he questionable with that high ankle sprain?
I wouldn't
Baltimore.
even risk it.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't even risk it with Trevor. I'm like,
So winning seasons is more important than winning in the playoffs and in championships. They get to the playoffs every year is what I'm saying. I get it. You're not going to fire a head coach who gets to the playoffs every year, regardless if that's the goal, to get to the playoffs and get to the championship. Regardless if they lose or not. Each year they get there is what I'm saying. So you're not just going to get rid of somebody who gets to the playoffs every single year. They're not going to get rid of Tom. They're just not going to get rid of him. Kansas City is third. They're third seed, winning. They're the division leader right now in the West. And then you got Jacksonville is fourth. And then you got Cleveland still in the hunt. Cincinnati, you got Indy. And Houston moves up into that 7th spot. And in the hunt, you still got Pittsburgh, Denver, Cincinnati, and Buffalo at 6-6.
I don't like that. There's 3 teams from my division that are either in the playoffs or in the hunt, and not now one of them is mine. Good Lord. That's just a slap in the face.
But who do you think gets that 7th and final seed? Do you think Houston loses it, or will Pittsburgh or Denver or maybe Cincinnati comes up? Maybe Buffalo? Who do you think gets that 7th seed?
I'm not giving Cincinnati much of a chance. Well, Jake Browning is pretty decent from one game. In one game. I need to see more. But I'm thinking Houston, how they look with CJ Stroud, they could hold on to that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh, how being Pittsburgh is, found a way to steal that spot. But I'll take Houston keeping that spot. I would like to see Houston keep that spot.
Texans are nice. It's funny how we talked about Denver. Denver is second place in the division.
Yeah. Right, and Denver is another team that could take that spot too.
Cincinnati 6-6, Houston 7-5, Indy 7-5. That AFC South is heating up. Definitely heating up.
Without my team in it.
Pittsburgh's QB is I still don't think Kenny Pickett's their answer for Pittsburgh. But that is your AFC playoff side. Now we got the NFC. It's still heating up in the NFC. Eagles are number 1 seed right now at 10-2. You got San Fran winning the West. They're number 2 seed at 9-3. Detroit is winning the North at 9-3. Then you got Atlanta. Again, the South division. The NFC South is poop too, is weak. But Atlanta, 6-6 record. They are number 4. And you got Dallas 5 at 9-3. Minnesota, 6-6. They're the 6th seed, and Green Bay is 6-6 also, the 7th seed. You got Seattle, the Rams, Tampa Bay, and even New Orleans in the hunt right now. But 6th and 7th seed definitely could change. Minnesota is 6-6 right now. Minnesota has the Raiders, the Bengals, the Vikings, the Lions, Packers, and then Lions again. That's their remaining schedule. Interesting. Minnesota's definitely going to be interesting to watch. And Josh Dobbs will be starting. And they get their receiver back. Justin Jefferson comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay. They have the Giants, Tampa, the Panthers, the Vikings, and then they got the Bears remaining.
They got a soft schedule. Like, good. They play all the cupcakes at the end. They're pretty set up to make a nice playoff push if they could win and stop being inconsistent.
Eagles going all the way. I'm not saying we going all the way yet.
I'm not even.
We gotta get past Dallas first. Yeah, Green Bay has a Sherman schedule.
Oh, Lord.
The Rams, the Ravens, the Commanders, the Saints, the Giants, 49ers. I don't see the Rams. I don't see them making that push. The Rams to get in. That's just my opinion. The Rams might sneak in if Minnesota doesn't do well.
Oh, yeah. Because at this point, it'll also be contingent on other people doing other stuff.
Atlanta, 6-6 right now. They got the Falcons, the Panthers, the Colts, the Bears, the Saints. And the Saints are still in the hunt as well at 5-7. Bills need that 7th seed more with everything going on in Buffalo with Von Miller and McDermott controversy. Bills need to get in. We're going to talk about Von Miller, but the Bills are sitting at number 11th right now.
They're not even.
They got the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Chargers, the Patriots, and then the Dolphins left.
It sounds like a whole bunch of no.
These last few games are going to be really, really competitive. The Bills and Chiefs, it's going to be a shootout in my opinion. Well, no, it's not going to be a shootout because Patrick Mahomes ain't got reliable receivers to catch. The Bills and the Dallas, that should be a good game. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Bills in Miami. The Bills should be able to beat the Chargers, and they should be able to beat New England.
And the one thing about the Patriots, they do play the Bills tough, so I wouldn't be surprised.
So the Bills definitely need to beat the Chiefs, and they definitely need to beat the Cowboys. If the Bills play Bills football, they can definitely win out. I got a feeling they're going to lose to the Cowboys, and I think they might lose to either the Chargers, Bills, or Miami again. But if the Bills can't beat New England, everybody needs to be fired. They already said McDermott's job is safe. So yeah, this is going to be the Bills kind of test right here. But going down the stretch, it's definitely going to get interesting. Minnesota, Green Bay, and the Rams, maybe even Seattle. Seattle's last games are 49ers, the Eagles, Titans, Steelers, Cardinals. And right now, I think Geno is out with a groin injury. I think he may not play Sunday against the 49ers.
The Sea Chickens are so flippy-floppy that bench with Josh Allen, what? They're not going to do that.
Oh, they will never make it to the playoffs if they bench Josh Allen. What are you talking about? Now you sounded like David Carr talking about the Eagles need to bench Jalen Hurts. Come on now. The Billy Goats are disappointing this year.
But the Sea Chickens, they're so flippy-floppy. I see them either borderline. They could win a few of those games. I know my Titans are a bad team right now, but they're still competitive. No matter how you want to put it, they're still competitive. We just lost by 3. So, despite everything that's going on with my team.
Look, I ain't even going to hold you. Will Levis ain't bad.
No, he's pretty decent.
Will Levis ain't bad.
And if we can, once we protect him, imagine what he can do. So yeah, I feel like they could win most of those games, but Seattle, I don't know what I'm going to get week to week with them. And DK really bothers me when he starts not caring about the flags that he gets.
Oh no, that's why he signs now. When he scores in the end zone, he sign language, staying in his own business. So he was like, "F these flags, y'all." So that's your playoff picture.